Yeah, hello YouTuber. Here is Ziv Media Production. Um, um, I would like everyone to enjoy these little tips that I have for those who are looking for partners, those who are really looking for a future wife. If you're really looking for a good wife, this is what you need to look out for. So follow me as you enjoy this program. First and foremost, if you're looking for a very good wife material, as I would say, it's better you look for a woman who has the fear of God. A woman must have the fear of God in her. And if you find a woman that have a fear of God, I believe you find everything. So these are one of the tips. I'm going to give you all the tips, and I'm going to give you all the tips, and at the same time, I'm going to give you all the details, like what it entails and all the topics, what you really need to know. And a woman that respects herself is very important for a woman who respects herself. When you're looking for a wife, don't just pick up any woman, anything in skirts, but a woman who have respect for herself. And my number three of my tips are a woman who has the love of God in her, the love of God, and a woman who has the love of God in her, who really respects everything that's according to the Bible. She needed. She needed to follow the paths in life in this time that we're living, you know. So, heart full of love is one of my points also. She must have a heart full of love. She must have a heart that can love, that can enter, that is caring, a heart that is very, very caring. And she also must be an hardworking woman, She must be an hardworking woman in most of the things around her, even in her future plans, anything that she have focus to do in life. She must be a very good and hardworking woman who has focus also. And she must be a good listener. She must be able to listen. There are many women out there, you have something to say and they want to overtalk you. And if you're looking for such a partner, you've not find the right one. Look out for a woman who can listen to you when you're talking. It's very, very important that you look out for a woman who can listen whenever you have a discussion. It's very, very important. And a woman who also can communicate, that can communicate. Communication is very, very important in relationship. Communication is one of the most biggest of all. Communication. If you can communicate, yeah, this is good. Such a woman is good for a wife. So that's one of my points. And look into her past also is one of my points. If she's the type that keeps a relationship, like her past girlfriends, families. So look into that also, that into her past relationship, how good she keeps all her relationship. It counts because as time goes on, I'm going to break that down for your understanding also. And she must be full of life. We don't want a sadist. Nobody wants a sadist as a wife, but she must be full of life. She must understand jokes. When you're cracking jokes with her, she must be able to understand what it means, what jokes mean. So she must be full of life. She must be full of life. And she must also be the type that smiles, that laughs a lot. It counts. It's good for the health also. And it's good for a home. How will you come home? Into a hand that does not smile? So that's one of my tips. Also, a woman that have a remorse, is very, very important for you when you're looking for a partner, a spouse. Look for someone that have a remorse, that at least she has a remorse. It is important that she must have a remorse because you're going on a journey with someone and you need someone who can rethink. You need someone who, at least these are the points you must look for in a woman when you're looking for a partner. Look for a woman who has a remorse. Thank you. And at the same time, and she must be a planner. She must be a planner. That's my number 10th point. She must be a planner because it is very important that also you look for these signs, this attitude, the characters in her, that she's a planner. She must be a planner. It's good when you have a partner who can plan along with you, you know. So that's number 10. And number 11 is good that she'll be a go-getter. A go-getter. A go-getter is very, very important also, you know, as a man who is looking for a partner who wants a home, not just a house. You're looking for a home. So look for a partner that is a go-getter. And also, as the Bible also tells us that when the Lord created women, He makes us a helper. And in everything you look for in her, make sure she is a helper. Look for the sign of a helper in her, a sign of a helper, so that you don't have a broken home. Look for a sign of a helper, you know, because at first, my number one point is she must have the fear of God. Must. You see the word I use, I said must. You know, that means she must be someone that really have the fear of God in her. It's very, very important. Fear of God is the beginning of all wisdom. You know, that is very, very important for her to have a fear of God. Also, that's my number one point. You know, so my number 12 is the helper. She must be a helper. It's very, very important when you're looking for a spouse, look for a helper. In all you do, look for a helper. And all this, my number 13 point is she must have the respect for money. You know, she must have value to money. You know, she must value money. She must value her hard labor, her partner and money, you know. So it's very, very important that she need to have that. She need to have respect for money. So that's my number 13 point. And number 14 is that she should also be the type that would like to have a joint account, because as we all know today, that money is the root of all evils. Money is the root. So if she can go that line with you, she have gone a long way. You know, look out for a woman who can have a joint account with you. It's very, very important. A joint account. If she cannot, that tells you another part of her. But if she can, that's another part of her that you should hold on to. That's a very big point. A woman who can plan with you, a woman who can help you, a woman who can be there for you, a woman who can be, oh, my bell, oh my God. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody do, not me do. Not me. I don't. Sorry, I'm back again. Uh, so as I was saying, a woman who can join account with you is very, very important. That shows how far she can go. That shows something special about her. And also, a woman who know what is called shame, shame. Not everyone is ashamed. A woman who understand what it means to be ashamed. So there are these days in time, there are many women who can do anything without even worried about has no single shame anyway. There has not even a single shame. So look out for a woman who has shame, you know. Yeah, a woman who can be shy, a woman who not really, really shy, but a woman who can like has a limit, a boundary, you know. So look out for that. And also look out for a partner who you know that you can satisfy, you know, sex wise, that you can satisfy. So it's very important when you're looking for all these signs in a woman, look out for that. That plays a very big role also in your matrimonial home. It play a very, very big role. Don't joke with that. Don't joke with it. Look out for a woman who enjoys you, a woman who you know um, you can really satisfy. Likewise, she can satisfy you. So, and also, uh, uh, my last point is pretty or a beautiful woman. Um, that's not a key point. The woman really don't need to be that beautiful or that pretty. She can also be charming, but at the same time, uh, beautiful does not play a good role of a good wife. She can be beautiful and she might not have all these points, but she might be charming and she have good points. So please look out for all these points. They will help you in guiding you through looking out for a good partner in life, which is very, very important. Which is very, 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 very important. You know, she must be caring. She must be caring. So now I would like to break it down. When I say a woman who has, like my point one, the fear of God. Yeah, a woman who has a fear of God, um, she has something to she always has something to remind her because she knows what the Bible teaches her, and at the same time, she has something to look back to, and she always caution herself. In that aspect, women who has the fear of God, they always have a rethink. They always have a rethink. So no matter what they do, they always think, oh, mm, as a Christian, or it's not written. You know, she will always have that thought in her mind that it's not written, and as a Christian, she's not allowed to do this or do that because she has the fear of God, and she will love to bring up her children in the ways of the Lord. So that's why it's very, very important you look out for a woman who has the fear of God. A woman who has the fear of God will nurture you. A woman who has the fear of God will teach you a lot of things. A woman who has the fear of God will bring the whole families together. A woman who has the fear of God will do great things, because the fear of God is a roadmap for her, a roadmap that will lead her through all that she needs to know. So it's very, very important when you're looking for a partner, look for a partner who has the fear of God. Yeah, that goes a very long way. Look for a partner who has the fear of God in her, and not just the fear of God for a time being, that keeps it up, that follows up, that not just attending churches but that is devoted, you know. So a fear of God is very, very important. Very, very. That's my number one. Number one. A woman who has a fear of God has respect, has dignity, has respect for herself, has respect, carries herself with respect. So a woman who has a fear of God always have respect. Look out for that. She might not be perfect though, but she will give you the respect you desire, and she will respect everyone around her. And at the same time, she will carry herself with respect. And a woman with fear of God also is have a heart full of love, you know, because she knows what the Bible says. A heart full of love. She will have a heart full of love, and she knows at least how to care for the home and the home around her, you know. So it's very, very important you look out for these points. A woman with fear of God, not just the fake ones. People fake a lot of things these days. Look out for a woman who has the genuine fear of God, who is devoted to the things of the Lord, who is devoted to the word of the Lord, who is devoted to the work of the Lord, you know. So it's very important you look out for such a sign. It will help you to keep your homes together. So it's very, very important. And the woman of God also will learn. She will knows how to listen when the partner is talking. She will knows how to listen and hear you clearly, which is very, very important, you know, because she knows what that means. You don't go to churches, you don't go to the place where things of God is being put together. You make noise as if you're in the supermarket. No. So they know how to culture and sit tight and listen. You know, so a woman of God can do that very well. You know, a woman with the fear of God. That's my word. A woman with the fear of God. And at the same time, she'll be able to communicate when you're worried, when you're troubled, when she's troubled. She'll be able to communicate with you. She'll be able to communicate with the kids, with the family around. She'll be able to ask questions because it's part of it. Because the fear of God is there and she has wisdom. It's the beginning of wisdom. You know, so communication is very, 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 very important in a relationship. It's very important in a relationship. And a woman who has the fear of God also who knows how to keep the in-laws family together. And when there is dispute anywhere, she knows how to stand aside till the whole matter is solved. You know, she knows how to carry herself in any way, anywhere around the issues. She knows when to speak and when not to speak, because not just for that moment, but for the future, you know. So I believe and I know that a woman who has the fear of God in her will do all these things. But these are just the points you need to look out for. These are the points you need to look out for, because she will not overtalk you, you know. So she will not overtalk you because she have the skill of communication. And at the same time, now for you also, it helps you to look into her relationship, her past relationship, her girlfriend, her extended families, her classmates, school, wherever, workmates, colleagues, you know. Look into her relationship, her past relationship, even her present relationship. How long has she kept a relationship? How long is very, very important. You see some people these days, they can't hold a relationship or a friend for 3 months. That's too long. There will be disputes. So look into her past. If it's the type that has kept relationship for a very long time, that speaks volume. That speaks volume about who she is. So, and a woman who has the fear of God in her, that is full of life. She's full of life. She would like to sit with the husband, joke, say things, spend time, you know. So it is very, very important that you have somebody who is full of life, who is ready to share things with you as a partner also, and who can make you laugh, who can make jokes, who can make you laugh even when you're down, who can spice you up, So look out for those points. And a woman who has remorse, a woman of God who has remorse. So if she have remorse, she knows even when she's wrong, she still come back to terms and say she's sorry, even when she's right, even when he's right, both side now, so she said, okay, why not, let's put everything to rest. I'm sorry, it costs nothing. So look out for a woman who has a remorse, and at the same time as a planner, a woman who is a planner can plan along with you. When one plan fails, she comes up with another one. When one plan fails, she wake you up and let you know that's not the end of the war. Let's plan ahead. She plans ahead with you. She plans together with you. A woman who is a planner can plan your future too. You can plan your future together. You know, I know a lot of people who they have nothing to say for the next 1 year. They have no plan for next 1 year. So look out for a woman who is a planner. Also, a woman who is a go-getter. She will go to any extreme. When I mean any extreme, I don't mean the opposite side. But when I mean any extreme, she is ready to go any extreme because she's a go-getter, and she never gets tired. She never gets tired. So a woman who is a go-getter is also a good woman. She knows her stand and she knows whom she is. So at the same time, a helper that as God has made us women to be. We are all helper in our homes, with our parents, even before we got married. But at the same time, as a helper, you must be able, not only must, as a helper. Many women don't know their stand. You must be able to think back why, when we were created, God gave us out as a helper. Why? At the same time, that helper you will always be. You will always be. Because if you look into a lot of things around you, you'll find out you are lifting this, lifting that. You are doing a whole lot of things. That shows you're a helper. You need to know your place. A woman who is a helper will be with you, throughout, both thick and thin. She will be with you. So that's my point 12. you know so 13 now is the respect of money. The respect of money. A woman who has the fear of God and who respects money, your things won't be wasted anyhow. She won't just like waste your ends meet anyhow, or waste anything that she has labored for anyhow. So she needs to she will be the type that will be able to bring things together, and you guys will make good use of it. When you have respect of money, it's very, very important because you work hard to earn that money. So at least you must know that's your sweat. So that's the thing. Look out for a woman who has respect for money. So that's one of my point. And the woman, my 14 says, a woman who has the fear of God will have a joint account with you. Yeah. A woman who has the fear of God will have a joint account with you because she will have no need to doubt you. She will have no need to worry herself thinking about her alone, or thinking about how to put things together for herself alone. No, 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 no. She will always think of you first. If a woman can go that length and have a joint account with you, the thing there now is few people does that these days. But if a woman can go that length, it shows she has submitted. she has submit everything that she owns to the man. Not just to the man, to the home as a family. So that's what a woman who can go as far as having a joint account with the spouse. That's a big word. So at the same time, kudos to such women who can still do that these days. But if for those who are looking for a partner, if a woman can go to that length with you and not even worried when or what happened to the money, how are we going to share the money, and have a debate over the money and that, so such a woman will go a million's mile with you. So that's in that aspect. And a woman, a good wife who has the fear of God, who knows what they call shame. She will have respect for herself. She will not disgrace the man in the public. She will not bring shame onto the family. She will, things that is called shame, she will depart from them all. Anything that will bring shame into the name alone, she will depart from them all. So, and if a woman has a shame in her, you have a good woman. Yeah. She's a good woman who have respect. You cannot have respect without having a shame. So they both work together. For you to have respect yourself, that means you dislike any insult, or you dislike any shame, any rubbish to come near you. So that's for that. And number 16 is sex. Sex is very, very important. I see a lot of things, but at the same time, I just felt like sex should not be rubbed off in matrimonial home, because that's part of the fellowship. So, and at the same time, sex, you must look out. And you as the man, you must make sure that your partner is enjoying it. Your partner is satisfied. Your partner is not being left behind. Your partner is not being sad each time you have sex. Because women can pretend a lot that, yeah, I'm okay, yeah, I'm fine. But meanwhile, she's not. She's not fine. So that aspect is very, very important. You must be able to open a book when it comes to your sex life. You must be able to open a book and dialogue and be able to talk it out. What did I do wrong? How can I stay longer? How can I stay short? How do you want it? It's very, very important, because you're one. It's very, very important. So, and if there's no enjoyment in both parts, like, just stay away from each other, period. Don't get married. Don't go that far. So that's it. And pretty / beauty. A woman is beautiful does not make her a good wife. Does not say she will be a good wife. Or a woman is pretty does not say she will have all the characteristic that will make a good wife. So don't look out for prettiness, beauty, pretty, or whatever. Just look out for a woman, a good woman. Look out for the sign if you really want a home. Thank you very much. This is Zif. I'll come your way next time. And you can like my video, and you can give me any other topic you want me to discuss. I will be very happy to touch on those points. As a mother and as a wife, as a daughter, as a sister, I just want to share my experience with you. Thank you very much. You're welcome some other time. Thank you. Bye.